Welcome to the Saskatchewan StarCraft League, and I am your host, Duoduality. Today we have an exciting match for you, first of three, between the green Protoss, Garret, and his brother, the red Terran, the Baron. Now these two opponents have been known to play with each other for a long time. They've been brothers since StarCraft 1 and played since then, and now moving into StarCraft 2, they have taken vastly different styles. We have the Baron, who is known for, like I said, his heavy mech play, but has been doing a lot of bio lately. And Garret has been known for his heavy stalker and immortal micro. We'll see how this plays out today. We see Garret going out, putting down his first pylon, while the Baron is going to put down his first supply depot in order to wall off. Pretty standard openers for the two of them. The Baron has been noticing that lately that he's been actually getting his supply depot down a little bit early, usually around the 9 supply mark, which for Terran you want to wait to about the 10. As we can see right now, the Baron is just randomly spamming. So if we take a look at the APM, the Baron's is far higher just because of the spam. And as you notice, the barracks is going down. He'll close it off with another supply depot, and then he'll want to take his command center into an orbital command as soon as possible. And Garret has his first warp gate on the way. They're continuing to produce probes. Take a look at the unit production here, and you can see that Garret is a little bit ahead in the probe count, simply due to the fact of the chrono boosting him out. It allows him to get a little bit more, few more probes a little bit quicker. We can see another gateway going down for Garret. This is looking for, oh, we even have some banter between the two. The Baron talking back, and Garret, I'm sure, will respond with something in kind. You can see a little bit of bad blood between the two. This is going to be an exciting match, and hopefully one to make the series. Oh, and Garret is already answering back with quite an aggressive stand. The Baron has his depot up. He's producing his first Marine production here. Yeah, we can see his orbital command going up. And we can also see a double refinery going down. Quick, easy, quick gas. I'm not quite sure what the Baron was doing at this point. He looks like he's trying to scout, but he hasn't really gone too far. He just kind of went around to what would be, I guess, his second natural expansion, and not really expanded past that point. Up here we can see that Garret is producing another zealot, chrono boosting him out. Double zealots coming out to produce a strong basic wall in for them. We can see back here a cybernetics core. We're going to see probably some stalker play, followed by eventually some immortals. Whereas the Baron is continuing to produce marines. He's not really upping his supply count, just producing SCVs and marines. If we take a look at their we can see that the Baron can't really see a whole lot. Nothing's really happening that's too exciting. He's keeping an eye on everything that's going on. There's some Marines. We take a look at Garret there. Another pylon going down, and the robotics facility. Like we said, Garret is known for having heavy immortal. He's already rallying some troops, getting ready for a push or an expansion. And what else? And the first stalker is being produced while the Baron puts down a supply depot here. Always good to make sure people don't come through the rocks into your base this way. And he's putting down a factory. We're going to see a tech lab probably put on it. And he's going to start pumping out some siege tanks. On starport, a basics 111, the strong start for Terran. Basically, it's also known as the Destiny Cloud Fist build. A little bit more of a fun word than the 111 build. We can see bunkers going down, kind of an awkward placement for these two, simply due to the fact, in order to attack, he's probably going to come down this way, just due to the shorter rush distance between the two bases here. Garret has his first stalker, and here comes his first immortal. Like we said, they're the assault units, heavy damage, heavy tanking, and we're bound to see some heavy strikes between Garret. I have a feeling he's going to push. I was wrong. It is not going to be a tank coming out. It is going to be blue-flamed Hellions. We've been seeing, like I said, a lot of those. However, lately, we're not going to be seeing more of them due to the damage reduction that is going to be happening with the new patch. We can also see an observer coming out for Garret. as he's moved out. There's going to be a small skirmish here. And the Baron loses all of his troops. That's 150 minerals gone. He should have backed away the second he saw it. Is Garret going to push in? Or is he just going to stand back? Wait for it. He is going to push. He's going to push. He's going to attack. This could be very devastating for the Baron if he's not careful. Oh, and he gets the Hellions out. You got the Immortal on the high ground, pumping down, raining down upon that bunker. Pulling back. If Baron's not careful, he could lose that Hellion. Oh, and Garret is going to lose that. He's got to... Oh, and there's 100 minerals gone. And the Hellion's gone. Baron needs the micro units a little bit better. Those Marines are doing a lot of damage, but they aren't going to be able to just completely decimate the army. He's going to want to hold back. Garret is pulling back. You can see siege technology being researched by the Baron. Good play by Garret to push a zealot back. If the Baron was to push right here, he could probably push it to the base. Garret needs to turn that Immortal around and take a few more pot shots at that Hellion. Get him going, and... there goes the Oh! Excellent micro by the Baron, but he is going to lose it. There goes the FD and the Hellion. That is a heavy loss. Another Marine, and another Marine. The Baron is losing this battle. He needs to get back out now. Baron lost his entire army there. If we take a look at the unit loss tab, it is favoring Garret. Even though Garret lost a little bit heavier units, more minerals have been lost by the Baron. Overall, due to that Hellion and that SCV and that bunker going down. The Baron now has some Viking up. He's going to probably use this if he starts to build siege tanks to scout for a siege tank. We can see a Templar archive going down by Garret here. Chrono boosting out the Warp Gate technology as well as +1 attack. We have 2 Immortals, 3 Stalkers, and 2 Zealots. A decent amalgamation of an army. The Baron is taking his expansion. I don't know if he would want to do this right now due to the fact that he is out of position with where his bunkers are sitting. You should probably move a bunker to about here. You can still keep this side. You can still keep this side defended with this one bunker right here. Oh, and Garret's observer is out. He's scouting to see what's going on. Well, Garret is going to take his second expansion as soon as he gets enough minerals. If we take a look at the income tab, it is slightly favoring the Baron. Better saturation, a few SCVs. If we take a look at it, we're looking at 21 SCVs to 22 probes. Normally that would favor Garret, but he also has the 2 mules, which increase the mineral production rate far more than any other unit in the game. We can see a basic engineering bay going down. The Baron is probably assuming that Garret's going to be hitting him with some Dark Templar. It wouldn't surprise me to see a few missile turrets go down. Garret is scouting. He sees what the Baron is building, what's going on. D production tab. We have Stim Bean Research Charge. Psystorm. We're going to see some High Templars coming out that could easily turn the tide of the battle for Garret if the Baron is not careful. He's pushing out with some with some Hellions. Blue Flame is finished, so they do have that additional 10 points of damage to light units. But Garret already has a bunch of armored units as well as Immortals. If this is not the composition Baron wants to be going against with these Hellions, he will want to pull back, but he's going to try and do some harassment anyways. No, he is not. He is going to pull back. It is just not worth it. As I stated, the armored Stalkers and the Immortals will make quick work of the Hellions. And while the Hellions don't cost a whole lot, that's 300 minerals that could lose. If we take a look down here, I was correct in assuming the missile turrets are going up. He's going to try and stop any kind of sightseeing from the observers as well as any Dark Templars that could have been attacking him by now. He has 3 tanks with siege mode finished. If positioned correctly, he could take out this army. We see an additional 3 turrets going up in his main. He might be expecting a drop with the War Prison. You don't see that a whole lot lately. However, also within the new patch, it is getting a buff. So I am expecting to see more and more of that coming with these games. Garret has started his second expansion really late, considering how early the Baron has had his up and running. The Baron is going a little bit heavy with the missile turrets, but that's alright. We can see a push here by Garret. Is he going to push all the way into the base? It would appear so. If the Baron's not careful, he's going to lose that Marauder. Oh, and he goes that Marauder and that Hellion. He needs to salvage this bunker. It's not going to do anything. Is he going to do it? He is cutting the high ground. That is... And he needs to get his tanks back. But he needs to pull his tanks back. Those Zealots and those Immortals are going to make quick work of it all. And there goes all the Barons. If you take a look at the unit loss tab, it's over 1,000 resources lost for the Baron. Now, Garret can just sit here and easily lock up any resistance, hit him hard, hit him heavy, and do some great damage. The Baron needs to get his SCVs out of there. He needs to put them in his base, protect them. Where is he going with them? He's losing 2, 3, 4. Let's take a good look at the unit loss. It's almost triple units lost to Baron above the Garret. That is phenomenal. It should never be that much. There's no way that Baron can come back now. A perfectly placed Side Storm eliminates what small army the Baron had. The Baron is trying to hold off with anything he can. He wasn't able to rush the 2 SCVs, and he has siege mode, but it's going to be too little too late. That's over almost 5,000 resources lost for the Baron. Garret is just mopping up what small remnants of an army is left. And there goes another building by Garret, taking him down really easy, nothing even stopping him. The Baron just kind of watching in horror as what is left of his base is picked apart maliciously and easily by Garret. We should see a GG here. It should be over by now, but it isn't. And where is Baron going to end this? Why has he not done anything yet? He's trying to get a base up and running, but with no production facilities, with nothing left, with a few Hellions, he's managed to pop out from... or had before. I'm not exactly sure where exactly they came from. But there's not a whole lot the Baron can do. He's putting his SCVs to attack. The Zealots are making quick look at him. And there's the GG. And that is match 1 of the Baron versus Garret. In the 3-part series, join us next time for match 2.